reina de la noche, la diosa de vudú. Yo no podré salvarte, podrás salvarte tú.
All right, welcome back to the Central Valley Buzz, everybody. I'm your host, Chuck Leonard. I have another 4-pack of those movie tickets to give away. You guys want to go see The Legends of Oz in 3D? It's the world premiere this Saturday, 11 a.m. at Edwards Cinemas. Go to CentralValleyTalk.com right now. Go to the Enter to Win tab, put in Oz, and we will give you a family 4-pack. Super cool. Our next guest, Richard Kenworthy from Elite Fitness. How's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing today?
Oh, really good. I always love to have you guys on because people are constantly saying, Chuck, how did you get so fit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so,
I mean, it has to be hours of dedication of training.
It is. It's been a whole lifetime, actually. But I not to make fun of what you do, but I mean, you're a pretty fit guy.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Been doing this now for the past 16 years.
And so when you started out, were you the 98-pound weakling getting sand kicked on you?
Actually, a 120-pound weakling.
Well, you're pretty tall, so that would work out to be pretty skinny.
Yes.
So 16 years ago, how old were you?
I was 24 years old. I just turned 40 yesterday.
You're 40. All right. Good for you. All right. Well, I hope I look as good as you when I turn 40. Now, what? Okay. So Elite Fitness, it's here in town?
It's here in town on Shaw and Marks, right behind the Outback.
Oh, okay. And what exactly goes on there? Is it a personal gym or what is it?
It's a private 2,100 square foot studio, and it's all personal training. So you spend 1-on-1 or 3-on-1, depends on what type of atmosphere your budget can fit.
Okay. So say I walk in there and I say I want a personal trainer. Is it some place that I can go to anytime?
It's all based on appointments, so it all depends on my clientele. I was there as early as 6 a.m. this morning, and then I leave tonight at 8 o'clock at night.
What do you mean 6 a.m.?
That's in the morning.
They have an a.m.? Okay. Wow. Okay. So what makes you the guy that people should come to for their personal training?
Well, one, because of expertise. 2, because the private setting that it is. It's not like you go to a regular gym and there's tons of people there, equipment. So all you do is pay for my time, and you don't pay for a membership. So all you do is pay for training.
Oh, so you can go in any time to work out, but the training's got to be an appointment, or is it the workout and the training got to be by appointment?
The workouts are the training for the appointment. So it all depends. Like, for example, this morning, my 6 a.m., he reserves the time at 6 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that's his time slot.
Okay, now let's talk about this guy that's going at 6 o'clock in the morning, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. How long has he been seeing you?
He's been with me actually since I opened the doors. I opened the doors 18 months ago on Shaw and Marks there, Elite Fitness.
And what was his issue when he came to you? Was he overweight? Was he trying to strengthen certain parts of his body? Was he getting ready for a decathlon? What was his issue?
Well, it's basically for him, it's a life issue. He's an elderly gentleman. He's 68 years old. He just does
He's 68 years old, and he's working out at 6 o'clock in the morning 3 days a week. What kind of workouts does he do?
I do a whole body with him, so make sure that he can go about his daily life better. So by the time when he gets into his 70s and 80s, he'll have less dependent on other people.
So what shape was he in when he came to you, and how is he doing now?
Oh, he's changed dramatically. Had
he worked out before, or was it just something he said, darn, I need to start working out?
No, actually, he's a return customer, because I actually had a gym before. I opened it in 2002, and then sometimes in business, partnerships don't work out, so I had to sell my part of the partnership, and then when I reopened up the place, I called a bunch of my old clients, and they decided, hey, that they loved training with me, and they came back when I opened up my new place.
Awesome. So for 68 years old, let's talk about what kind of shape the guy's in.
Oh, he's in great shape for his age. I mean, He can do a lot of things that people in their 40s and 50s can't do, some of my clients.
Really? Like what?
He can actually do the whole stack on a leg press.
Wow.
That's
How much weight is that?
He's pushing 400 pounds.
Wow. Wow. Now, what about women?
Okay. Women, I have about 65% of my clients are women.
Really? And why are they coming to you?
One, for the privacy.
Because they don't want to go to the meat market type gym?
Type of there, and then a lot of women are intimidated going over to the free weight section at a big gym. Mm-hmm. So at a private studio like that, you can do more workouts that you wouldn't be able to do, or women would feel comfortable doing in a big
And you're
setting.
the spotter, right?
Yes.
So that helps.
It has its perks.
Right. What's it cost for a personal trainer these days?
It varies in the valley, but it's somewhere in between $30 to $50 an hour. If you're paying more than that, then I would definitely recommend searching other places out. But a good reputable trainer should be in between those price ranges. Now,
First of the year, people make these big New Year's resolutions. You get a lot of those people?
Oh, definitely. In the personal training and fitness market, that is basically our Christmas from January 1st.
When does it
to
fall off?
February 15th. Normally 6 weeks. The hopes and the dreams of some people like, well, this is something I actually have to do, and it's not just, a wish.
It's a lot of work.
Yes, it is.
And it's not really worth it to go and hurt yourself a couple of times and then give up. Because if you stop, you're just going to have to go through that again.
Yeah, you got to start all over. That's the toughest part.
Now, for people with certain injuries as they're growing older, a hurt back, a hurt knee, and so can you work on certain areas?
Oh, definitely. For example, if somebody has lower back issues, well, also you have to train the lower back, but you have to train their stomach as well, because it's an antagonist muscle. It's the opposite. So if you have one weaker than the other, then it's going to cause the other one to have damage.
So back problems are a lot of times caused by the front.
Exactly.
Right? The hanging.
Because the stomach is too big, so the back has to do too much work to keep it upright.
Right. Okay. Now, if people wanted to get a hold of you, do you have Facebook? Do you have a website? How do they do that?
Yeah, Facebook, it's Elite Fitness Fresno, and no problem. And right now, my website is under construction right now, so it should be up within the next week, and it's elitefitnessfresno.com.
Awesome. Okay, real quick before we have to take off, say we're sitting around the house. Maybe we got a couple bar stools. What's some good exercises to do?
A simple exercise would just be do a bench dip off the bar stool to work the back of your arms. Do for there. If you want to get creative, you can pick the bar stool up and do some curls or maybe some presses, in between your 6-ounce curls.
How about the 12-ouncers? And for some of you big boys out there, the 40s. Always good to see you, Richard Kenworthy. You're going to be back. And so if you guys want to know, what you guys should do for exercises, you can go ahead and send in some questions, and next time you're on, we'll talk about those right here on the air. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, it's more of the best of the Central Valley with me, Chuck Leonard.
This